Alright, today we're painting some elite Ibndorn Warriors for my Desert Warriors of Qarath army. These Snake Helm figures are by Davales Miniatures, and they're finally going to complete a project I started 3 years ago. Back then, I painted the first 200 minis for a full desert army, and I've gotten so much use out of them in battles. It's definitely one of my most played armies. But I left this squad incomplete, and it's about time they joined their comrades. Now, I'll be honest, I considered switching to the Elite Warriors by Quartermaster 3D. They've been catching my eye for a while. But since I already had these 4 Davales Warriors printed and ready to go, I decided to keep it simple. Plus, the paint scheme was already in my notebook, so this felt like the easy win. And with a straightforward scheme, it'll take less than an hour to wrap up this unit. That said, these miniatures were printed with older supports, which were a bit of a pain back then. There's definitely a learning curve compared to today's streamlined DLP prints. You'll notice the quality difference if you look closely, but once painted, they fit in well enough. Let's dive into the process. We're starting with a generous dry brush of mummy robes over the whole figure. This helps bring out those details and sets the stage for the desert aesthetic. Next, oak brown goes on the boots, belt, cuirass, the shafts of the lances, and the weapon sheaths. I keep the layers nice and thin to let the texture underneath show through. For the chainmail and spearheads, it's a thin coat of matte black to deepen the shadows. Later, I'll layer this with a metallic touch. Now for the armor. Greedy gold brings out the shine on the helmet, chest plate, bracers, and greaves. This color pops beautifully against the desert tones and gives that touch of elite status to the warriors. The skin gets a layer of barbarian flesh, and the lanyards, straps, on the cuirass are painted with fur brown for added contrast. Then, the collars get a diluted coat of dragon red. It's subtle, but gives a nice splash of color. To highlight the metallics, I dry brush gunmetal over the chainmail and spearheads. It's a quick and easy way to add that polished, battle-ready look. Now for the washes. Flesh wash goes on the skin to add depth. Strong tone is used for the gold and leather elements, blending everything together with a shadowy, aged effect. For the base, I went with a mix of desert yellow and wood glue to attach the sand. Once it's dry, I'll likely add some static grass to tie it into the desert terrain theme. And there you have it, a quick and consistent way to finish these Snake Helm warriors. They're ready to join their squad on the battlefield at long last. These minis were sculpted by Davales Miniatures and are available on the Proxywars site. While I'm happy with how this unit turned out, I'm excited to test out other references for this army. Nedberry has some great options that I've been eyeing. But honestly, I'm running out of storage space, so I might need to slow down soon. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a comment or share your favorite elite unit to paint. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.